Is Saturday, October 24th. This is Tiffany with a Different Chick Farm and Orchards, and I'm going to show you some of our peppers. We actually, after 3 frosts, we still have peppers growing, thankfully. We did have to use some frost blankets this year and cover some of them, but I'm going to go through and show you what we got. A lot of people say you can't grow peppers real well in East Tennessee and after a certain time, but they are producing well for us and always have. So we'll go through and show you some of what we still got. This is our garden that we have beside our barn. Right here, it's actually beside our barn, and between that and our greenhouses, we've actually got sweet potatoes we have not dug up yet either, so hopefully we'll do that in the next week or so. First off, what we have right here should be purple cayennes. So, purple cayennes will actually start out purple. Very beautiful. Of course, you can see the foliage on there. It has got that purple tint. As they mature, they will actually turn red. So when you have a red one, that's when it's time to pick and it's mature. Let's see. We have King Naga. Right here you can see the leaves. It's been cold. We've got 40 and 50 degree nights, but these things are still going strong, so as long as they are, we'll let them grow. We've got, this should be Ahi Golds. Ahi Golds are really close to like your lemon drops. They look just like them. And we've got, this was actually from Pepper Joe's. We bought plants from them. This was supposed to be a chocolate reaper, but obviously there is nothing chocolate about that at all. That is a yellow reaper or something else, but we're assuming it's probably a yellow reaper. This one was new for us this year, Pimenta Pumas. They are really interesting. We are actually getting ready to make a hot sauce. Steve actually made one, or a video on it, maybe last week sometime, showing you what we were going to do with them. But hopefully the weather holds out, because we've got a lot of really, really nice peppers now. This is what they look like, you know, when they are not ripe. They'll be that dark purple color. As they mature, they get this gorgeous red, purple, yellow tint to them. Just an amazing, beautiful pepper. So, so nice. Let's see, we got some Carolina Reapers here. They did not turn out looking the greatest in the world. So I don't know if they crossed with something. We got a bunch more down in the field too, but that's the ones we've actually been using. These we just label as a cross because they are not to our standards. We have mustard scorpions here. Mustard Trinidad scorpions. Now, these guys are really tricky because you would think that that's the color when to pick them. That's actually an immature color. But as they start to turn kind of this mustard green with a yellow tint, that's actually when you want to pick those. So we got a bunch of those growing too. So if you're one of our pepper buyers, we should have these the next few weeks, pending the weather. By now we usually have heavy frosts. This is a new one for us, Lightning Mix. Got these from Baker Creek. Really cool, very tasty. One of our favorites, Chocolate Ghost. Got several of those growing there. Beautiful chocolate color, earthy, smoky flavor. More Chocolate Ghost. Ugh, I hope those make it. Those things are loaded with peppers. And let's see. Red Ghost. So this is your typical boot jalokia. Right there. Very nice. That one. Something got that one. But very nice color. We'll have those hopefully very soon. Those are loaded down too, so hopefully they can mature. Trinidad Congo Red. That's actually one of our favorites this year. They're really cool. Good size, super hot pepper. Very nice. This one is the Ahi Dolce. That is loaded down also. All these are basically loaded down. Very good pepper. Not as hot as I would have imagined, but if you eat the seeds, you definitely get that heat to it. So we got a lot of Ahi Dolces growing there. Now, the rest of these I cannot get between that with the camera, but we've got some Congo Reds here. That may be peach. Yep, Jay's peach jalokia back there, so peach ghost. Those have been a favorite hit at the farmer's market. We've got fish peppers here. Our fish peppers didn't do real well this year. They're really pretty. They're just now coming in, so we know we need to start those a lot earlier next year. But have that beautiful stripe pattern to them. And a lot of people around here's favorite Hungarian hot wax. Not necessarily our favorite, but we are actually trying something different this year. We are going to smoke these and grind them up to make like a paprika pepper and see how it turns out. Oh, and I missed one. Those are a bit Pasillo Bajos. Looks like something has trampled them down. That one I will actually be making a mole top sauce off of it. Those are probably poblanos right here. There's Blaze, one of our farm cats. He's extremely needy right now. Those are poblanos. You can see our Tabasco didn't do much. We've actually made a Tabasco type sauce out of malguetas. Now there's actually some more Tabascos that's doing pretty good. Hopefully those will keep up and we'll be making a Tabasco sauce out of them. Now there's a good chance, you all probably know this, that Blaze is the culprit for some of our fallen pepper plants, along with a few of the other cats we have on the property. Oh, let's try to step through here. Okay. We've got yellow Trinidad scorpions, Caribbean red habaneros, which don't have any on them right now. Probably picked them all. Yellow 7-pots. I know we've picked a bunch of those. There, yellow 7-pots. Ooh. Tasmanian Habaneros. It's been one of our favorites this year. We've got a lot of favorites because they're all just so good. All different. Peppers are pretty amazing. Oh, Santa Fe Grandes. Those have been really good for us too. They make a really good seasoning too. Bueno Mulatas. That's another one that actually starts out purple and then matures to red. So it looks like we've got some Datil and Fatales over here also. We've got Ahi Dolces, which are, like I said before, very delicious. Long red cayennes. And let's see, we've got a lot of Bueno Mulatas right here. Beautiful, beautiful peppers. Now you can pick them when they're purple, or you can wait till they mature. Either way, of course, the flavor comes out when they're mature, so that's when we tend to pick them. Same thing with cayennes. Ooh, I can see a lot of seasoning in my future right there. Red Sugar Rush, and we've also got some Sugar Rush Peach over there. I'm going to bet this one's probably Brazilian Starfish, but it's going to be hard to get to. And then we've got some 7-pot reds, and let's see. Oop. Stepped on one. That's probably going to be your lemon drops. Yep, those are lemon drops. And over here we have Brazilian starfishes. We actually had some requests at the farmer's market this weekend for those, and unfortunately nobody picked them, which happens a lot around here because we have a lot of stuff going on. And well, fortunately, but don't always get everything picked. We try to make use out of everything and get everything that we can, but that's okay. Peppers hang on plants really well, so we'll have them next week. One issue I'll show you, these are the last of our tomato plants, but we've had to pick our tomatoes quite early because bugs are getting them, and before they ripen they just rot on the plant, so no bueno. Let's see, a bunch of lemon drops over here. Oddly enough, these have actually, and I don't know if it's the cold, but they have actually started turning a purple color, which is really quite interesting, but cool at the same time. Got our Degato Jalapenos. We love those. They are hotter than your regular jalapeno, but great for stuffing. Just really, really good. So there's some of our hot peppers. If you look over there, we've got a lot of sweet peppers growing too. I'll show you a few of our favorites. This is actually a cross that we had. We actually had a tiny little bitty Carolina Reaper come up on one of our plants last year. And so we saved seeds from it, and we have gotten anything from this little guy, which is not very hot, but it is hotter than the hotter shishitos. We also got one that it looks like a purple bell pepper, but it's completely sweet, absolutely no heat to it, so it's quite interesting. Actually, I got one right here. I'll show you right there. Just a purple bell pepper, which is really interesting, but that's what you can do when you do not isolate seeds. Sometimes you just get a cross or a sport when you do isolate seeds. It can happen all the time. One of our favorites for everybody is the Corno de Toro yellows. These things are massive. Beautiful yellow color, great flavor, and I mean they're huge. You can use them for anything. I mean, it's so good. And this was supposed to be a Trinidad perfume. It's not. So it obviously got labeled as something different. Looks like Jay's Peach Bouchalogia is what we kind of came to the conclusion. But we're keeping it there. Don't have many of these that are actually ripened, but they're close. These are Paradisium Alunta Centes Siete. It's got a big long name, but they're really good. They turn fully ripened yellow when they fully ripen. This is actually one of our tomatoes that is good. I'm gonna let that hang in the vine until tomorrow, and we'll see. It's got a little spot right there, but that's not so bad. That'll be good for lunch tomorrow. Now this one is a favorite of ours and our customers. It's just getting big, but we have grown it for several years, and it's the Habanada. So when you don't like hot stuff, but you love that flavor, the Habanada is what you want. It's a sweet pepper, has no heat, but you bite into it and you're thinking, oh my, it's going to be hot, but it's not. Very tricky. We're also growing a new one next year that's going to be trick or treat. So we'll have that available for sale next year, and hopefully we'll have our organic certification by then and be able to offer organic plants to all of our customers, as well as grow organic fruits and vegetables to sell. So, like I said, end of season. We've not really kept up with these towards the end of the season because, well, it's just other things to do, planting trees, so on and so forth, making sauces, as you'll see on videos. But that kind of gives you a rundown. Still got stuff growing, still have stuff available, and that'll be it. We'll see you on the next video. Bye.